サディア帝国の戦艦マルコ・ポーロよ。ああ君、ベネトたちと比べてもらっても構わないけど、一つだけあらかじめ知ってもらうわ。この私が総機関だったらもっとサディアの意向を広められるわ。私の力にひれ伏しなさい。もう降参？私たちがそうさせた？まったくしょうがない連中ね。
Welcome to the Marco Polo PR Ship Spotlight. The first skill is Legendary Voyage. When the ship has the out of ammo debuff, decreases the damage penalty effect by 15%. When the ship fires the main gun, 75% chance to fire a frontal barrage. If the barrage fails to activate, heals the ship for 5% over max HP. The most important thing of the first skill is the 75% proc chance for the barrage. The rest is pretty much meant to help her survivability or in the trash nodes fleet scenario. The second skill is Il Milione. If there is at least one other Sardinia Empire ship in your fleet, decrease the ship damage taken by 20%, which is pretty huge. At the start of the battle, if the frontmost ship in your vanguard is Sardinia Empire ship, increase the ship main gun efficiency by 10% and entire gun efficiency by 50%, which is like very unique. No one other battleship in the game has this. So this part is very important. It's the most important part of the skill. By having this buff on the main gun efficiency, she actually places herself above, if we compare her to other like PR battleships that have 3 mounts, she has 3 mounts. We can compare to Monarch, Izumo, Frederick. She sits actually above Monarch in efficiency. Monarch has 145% efficiency, Izumo has 140% efficiency. With this buff, she gets up to 155% efficiency. So she sits above Monarch and Izumo and slightly below Frederick, which has 160% efficiency. So if you run her in a non-Italian fleet, she loses all the efficiency bonuses. So basically the best scenario for Marco Polo obviously is to run her in an Italian fleet where she's gonna benefit from all the efficiency bonuses and do more damage. Tons of damage. So let's talk about Marco Polo's barrage. Her barrage requires flagship, excel against medium armor, still good against light armor, which is a really good point, and loses a bit against heavy armor. So her weak point is the heavy armor, but still fine if you use her in an Italian fleet scenario. If we compare her to another medium armor specialist like Monarch, Monarch is very good against medium armor and still very good against heavy armor. She loses like slightly a bit, but still fine. But on the other hand, Monarch loses damage against light armor. So in that scenario, Marco Polo wins. So they're pretty much close together, depending like, you know, if you're using light armor or if you're fighting heavy armor. The third skill is Untold Tales. While the ship is afloat, the following effects are applied to the fleet the ship is not in. So it's a cross-fleet effect. For the first and second battle, launches a supporting barrage 20 seconds after the battle starts. The damage is based on the skill level, which is like not very meaningful, but you know, it's added up damage for the other fleet, which is pretty good to have nowadays. For the third and fourth battle, decreases damage taken by 8% for all the Sardinia Empire ships in that fleet. So in conclusion, the most important things about Marco Polo are the first skill, about her barrage, and the efficiencies bonuses. So the following clips are the best case scenario, the base composition that you can possibly run Marco Polo currently. The current map is Chapter 13.3 in lethal mode without submarines with a pure full Italian fleet. That's pretty huge. We're not using Sandy retrofit, we're not using any anti-air carry. Regarding the equips in these test runs, both Marco Polo and Vittorio Veneto equip the Rainbow Gun 457mm, Bell Gun as an auxiliary gun, Stag as an anti-air gun, and Black and White Shell. Pretty much standard, best in slot items for this boss fight. So the source of the video ran this test across 20 fights. After the 20 runs, the average DPS outputted by Vittorio Veneto was 2285, whilst Marco Polo was 2092. So as you can see, on average, Vittorio Veneto did a bit more DPS, but it is not surprising because Vittorio Veneto is one of the best DPS in the game. So now, if we compare the same test, run on another 20 runs, but on an HMS Royal Navy fleet, with Howe and Monarch, Howe did, on average, 2,287 DPS, which is almost exactly as Vittorio. But Monarch did 1,961. So it's actually really close to Marco Polo, but actually slightly lower damage than Marco. So my point is, if we compare Marco Polo and Monarch, they're pretty close together. They're both medium armor shredder specialists, and they both do a similar DPS. That's it for the Marco Polo PR ship spotlight. Special thanks to the source of the test and footage. Without them, this video wouldn't have been possible. Thank you so much for your amazing work. I'm planning to do one of these videos for each PR ship. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe, and all the good stuff. If you guys want to support my stream, I stream every day on Twitch. You can also join our community on Discord. I'll leave you now with some bonus footage, and I'll see you next time.